Hi all, welcome back to episode 5 of the Tiny Narrowboat vlog. We're already underway. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning now. We've got to get back down from 131 down to Bridge 70, so here we go.
It's a company called Feather and Gaskell who did the blacking on the boat. They also did an engine service for us while they had her. The link for that company is in the bio, and the engine, when we got it, had only done 260 hours. It's now done 300, and we didn't really think it needed a service, but the oil didn't look great, so we got it changed. It's made a world of difference. You can really tell now with the engine note, it sounds so much better, and it's running fantastic.
So a bit of a disaster, brand new camera, charge the battery up, start cruising along and just do the intro for this video, and then I noticed the battery's dying. So the other camera's on charge. It's not very warm, as you can see. I've got 4 layers on, which isn't like me. I'm normally in a t-shirt and shorts, but you know, it's all good fun. The engine's great. The boat doesn't smell very nice because we've left it for 3 weeks. So we've got all the windows open, trying to let that air out. We'll put the fire on in a bit to get it all nice and warm and cozy. So for now, just time to get the throttle down and get cracking.
We figured out the reason why the boat didn't smell nice. We didn't know if it was just because it was damp or what the reason was, but it's actually the floor. As you're walking the boat, when we bought it, it was slightly spongy, and you could tell it had been damp at some point. We spoke to the previous owner, and they gave us an explanation, but it didn't quite add up. Not that we don't believe them, just perhaps that it was something that happened that they wasn't aware of. So what we've done, I've pulled the floor up, and we've ordered some new flooring for that part, and I'm going to get it fitted once it's back in the marina and get it all sorted out. Just to keep you all in the loop as well, we've got some things to report. We ordered our toilet, that should be here shortly. So that's when we can start the whole bathroom fitting thing. We've got a new cooker now, so that should be ready soon. We've just got to figure out exactly what we're going to do with the kitchen and where we're going to put it, and then I guess we'll sell the old 60s one. And we've also got it booked in for early April to have it painted as well. Colour wise, we are going for black, cream and red. So it's going to be cream with black panelling with red tram lines. I think that's what it's called.
So tunnels are making a comeback. Here we go.
So as you can see, this is Gannow Tunnel. This tunnel took 5 years to build and is 559 feet long. While we're in the tunnel, I'll take the time to explain to you what we've done toilet wise. So at the moment the boat's got a porta potty, which is obviously less than ideal. And in our motorhome we've got a cassette toilet. Now on the motorhome it works quite easy. You can empty it at home, you can empty it on a site, it's not a problem. But with a boat you haven't quite got that luxury. Now from the 6 days that we spent on the boat we actually seen 2 LSAM points. So that instantly put us off because we didn't want a point where we had a full cassette and we had nowhere to empty it. So that left 2 options: pump out and composting toilet. Now, loads of people have gone on about it before, the pros and cons of everything. So we looked at the videos, we did some research, and we decided to go with a composting toilet. We've got one from a company called Simplu. The link for this will be in the description. And in future videos we will show us installing the toilet, and we'll also do a review on what we think of it as well.
There we go, that was Gannow Tunnel, or Gannow, however you say it.
On our way to Burnley, a few people warned us about Blackburn. They said it was one of the places just to get through as quick as you can, and wherever you do, don't moor up for the night in there. It looked nice enough, but we've heard a few horror stories about drunken people at night and whatever mischief they can get up to. So this was the nicest bit of the day. Shortly after we did this video, it started to rain heavily and didn't stop for the rest of the day, hence the lack of footage. But the whole purpose really was to get through Blackburn, get out the other side, and moor up for the night. And then the second half of the journey can be plain sailing, really.
Afternoon. I'm in the lock on my own. Kelly's just gone opening the next gate. We're in Blackburn locks at the moment. It's currently 3 o'clock, so we need to crack on really. This is our third one. We've got 3 more to go, then get as far out Blackburn as we can before the light fails us. Let's see what happens now. It's 4:05. It's actually darker than it looks. Just got one last lock now at Blackburn, and then let's try and get as far as we can before it gets too dark to stop. Well, that's the end of day one. If you can hear a funny noise, it's the fan thing on top of the fire. Unfortunately, today was a bit of a disaster. It was freezing and it's done nothing but pour it down all day. And I didn't really want to get the new camera wet, so you just had to cope with a little bit of GoPro footage and obviously me babbling on in the locks a little bit. So when we finished, just after I spoke to you last in the lock, we had a guy come over to us and tell us that's where the bodies are found. As to whether there's any truth into that, who knows. But we thought we'd better press on a little bit. So we carried on down the canal and we found another boat, and we thought, oh, that's good, one more up next to them. And then somebody told us that generator will be gone tonight, so we decided we'd crack on again. So I'll show you on the map now where we started and where we got to, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Bye for now.
So we started at Bridge 130, moved all the way down through the tunnel, through the 6 locks at Blackburn, and we stopped in Darwen. Well, that's it for this episode. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time.